Sarah says, I've heard your explanation of Convention of States, was immediately excited by the possibilities. As I've been supporting it on social media, I've gotten feedback from both left and right-leaning friends who say it is more dangerous than helpful. The common argument is no rules govern a convention of states, and with our political climate, it's dangerous to be opening the power to changing the Constitution. As someone who is nearly a single-issue voter on the Second Amendment, I'm becoming more concerned that a convention gone rogue in this climate could lead to an abolition of my most cherished freedoms. What do you think about these criticisms? Are these concerns serious? So I am not seriously concerned about a convention of states going rogue, because all of the amendments that are proposed at a convention of states still actually have to be approved by the vast majority of states. I can read you Article 5 of the Constitution. Let me bring up the actual text. So Article 5 of the Constitution, which deals with how the Constitution is to be amended, suggests that Congress, whenever 2/3 of both houses shall deem it necessary, shall propose amendments to the Constitution, or on the application of the legislatures of 2/3 of the several states, shall call a convention for proposing amendments, which in either case shall be valid to all intents and purposes. As part of this Constitution, when ratified, this is the part, when ratified by the legislatures of 3/4 of the several states, or by conventions in 3/4 thereof, as the one or the other mode of ratification may be proposed by Congress. Right, so that's the key element, is that when people talk about a runaway convention of states, you would need 3/4 of the legislatures or conventions in 3/4 that have been certified by the legislatures to actually approve of the amendments. So I'm not too worried about the abolition of the Second Amendment. 3/4 of the states are not going to vote to get rid of the Second Amendment. So I'm in favor of the Convention of States because I think that there could be some things done. Many people who are interested in Convention of States have said that they are behind term limits. That's actually not something I love. I don't really like term limits very much, because it seems to me that very often they do more harm than good. But I am in favor of attempts to restructure the executive branch particularly. I'm maybe in favor of term limits for the Supreme Court. I'm not a huge fan of lifetime appointments to the Supreme Court particularly. And I'm very much in favor of the idea that we should pass amendments that restrict bills to single issues, as opposed to these omnibus packages that allow legislators to escape the consequences of their own votes.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.